Hello there, baby doll, baby cakes. Do you know that you're my friend? You are a double serving of pancakes with syrup. Do you know what hypocrisy is? Yes, hypocrisy is when you say one thing, but then you yourself do the other thing, the opposite. This story, I have to cover it. It is so funny. I can't believe what's happening. So Swan Bitcoin is a Bitcoin Maxi exchange. Swan Bitcoin is shielded by Max Kaiser and Corey Clipstein. They are both Bitcoin Maxis. I actually like listening to them. I love their counterpoints of views. They all believe altcoins should rot in hell. Altcoins are all Ponzi's and they should all go to zero. They're all absolutely trash. I love listening to all views, all spectrums, because I'm here to learn and I'm here to give you the best information. Press like, subscribe, bell button, and all to continue our friendship. So Swan Bitcoin is literally a Bitcoin Maxi exchange. And what I actually mean by that, I have a post here. Okay, so look at this. Look at this, friends. Imagine you and me, you started a Bitcoin Maxi exchange. So what does that actually mean? It only accepts USD fiat. It only accepts fiat money, government money, and it can buy Bitcoin. You know, on this exchange, there's no sell button. That's right. You know the sell button? SELL banned. There is no sell button. It's a one-way ticket. You can only put money in, buy Bitcoin, and withdraw it. It is a buy-only mechanism exchange. This is where it gets a bit nasty, friends. But then, after you open up the exchange, you go around for 2 years saying to everyone, altcoins are all Ponzi schemes, and they're all trash, and they're all untrustworthy Ponzis. 2 years, friends. I've been listening to him for 2 years. Him and Max, longer than that. 2 years, friends. It's all a big scam. Blockchain is a scam. So there's this camp where, to inform you, Bitcoin maximalists, so people who believe Bitcoin is the one and only true way, they are similar to gold, but the Bitcoin maximalists will say that blockchain is a scam, so they don't like other words besides Bitcoin. They only want the Bitcoin brand name. And to be honest, that's fair enough, because you need the religious priests to constantly shill the one true way to the cult. Everyone in the community, you need these leaders up there to tell you there is no other coin except us. So why you listen to me, while you watch, friends, is because I can give this to you in a very independent, neutral way. It's all a game, baby. We're all playing the game. So when it comes to this, it's very obvious what's going on. That they just tell everyone, ignore Bitcoin diminishing returns. We are the one tray. We're the only one way you can make it out of here. So as you can say, crypto, blockchain, it's all a scam. So when they say crypto is a scam and blockchain is a scam, they're actually Bitcoin maximalists. So you can also hear, so what is a Bitcoin Maxi? And they have the fist here to show the revolution. Yeah, let's do it. Bitcoin Maxi, debunking altcoins. This is from like 1 year ago. There are so many, friends. It's kind of amazing. I can't tell you. I've been listening to these guys like once every 2 weeks for like 2 years. And then, unfortunately, so as they're going around saying altcoins are all a Ponzi scheme, then it turns out you on your exchange were running a Ponzi scheme because your custodian accidentally lost the keys. This is not made up. You wouldn't even write this in a movie. It happened. This actually happened. So I'm going to show you right now. We have, look at this. So it did turn out their custodian, Prime Trust, lost their keys. And I actually have the information here. This is released from some sort of, I don't know, some legal battle things. It actually shows you here. It actually shows what happened. It goes, look at this. However, it is understood that at around December 2021, so the top of the bull market, or it had crashed down by then, Prime discovered it was unable to access legacy wallets and the crypto within. Okay, then we continue here, this next part. Prime purchased additional digital crypto using customer money from its Omnibus customer accounts, otherwise known as a Ponzi scheme. Ponzi. You know by now, friends. I call everything a Ponzi because it's such an overly used fun game, fun word, fun label. It's all a game. Ponzi. But this is actually like the Ponzi. This is what happened. If you go to Swan website, you can see, woohoo, Prime Trust. Oh man, they got to update this website. Now it's too late. You can see all this. So this is the irony. Crypto humbles everyone, friends. And if you would allow me to continue, have a look at this. So this is where it's interesting, right? So some of these Bitcoin Maxi companies, friends, they don't let you sell Bitcoin. I'm not making this up. It's true. There's only a buy button. There's literally only a buy button. Buy buttons allowed, which we always joke, but you can't actually sell. You have to go to somewhere else to sell. They only take your fiat and it's buy only because they want to promote it. When you think about it, it's actually a very cool idea because it makes people think about selling differently. Because if you're doing the buying and the selling in one place, you're mixing and matching like trading. It's almost like, imagine you had dinner in the bathroom. Do you know what I mean? You're eating and you're pooping at the same time. We can't have enough of that. We can't have that going on. Not with our crypto portfolio. So, it's funny when you think about it. Hey, so they literally only had a buy button. You deposit fiat, one-way ticket, and then it turned into a Ponzi mistake. So here is the hypocrisy of when it happens. I'm sure they're nice people when you speak to them. And I've heard many stories of people talking to them. When you have dinner with them, you have lunch, when you speak to them, they're normal people, of course. But it's all a game. It's all a game, friends. This is having some sugar here. This is all a game. Their goal is to get as many people onboarded. So yes, a lot of people, when they see, say, Corey or they see Max, Kaiser, they'll get so upset. They're like, why can't you see my way? It's like going to talk to a diehard Manchester United soccer fan and tell them to go support something else. It's not going to happen. Maybe his father and his grandfather were also supporting him. It's not going to happen. So this is how you see it. You can't have this judgmental mentality. Even though they judge, even though these other people judge, you can't judge. You can't do these two wrongs makes a right. It doesn't work. Because what you will find is you will end up making a grave mistake. And in crypto, there's a financial penalty. You will own coins. You will have a portfolio that has a diminished return. So this is something to keep in mind. You are my baby doll baby cake forever and ever. Here is where the kind of ironic part comes in, okay? Because they were running a Ponzi, but check this out. So we already know this, okay? Crypto, it humbles everyone. Max, Corey, all the other Bitcoin maxis will say, altcoins are poop, altcoins are poop. And guess what? Yes, we are poop. They're all poop. Everything's poop. Even Bitcoin is poop. Okay? Bitcoin ain't doing so crash hot anymore. You know how I know? The chart. It used to give 600x in this cycle. Then it went to 100x. Then it went to 20x. Now it's probably only going to do a 5x. Sad times if we keep paying attention to the way of the crumpled slipper. BitBoy spoke about this on his show. It's very interesting for him to see that. But look at the irony, friends. I mean, it's just crazy. So Bitcoin maxis, they got a serving of their own pie because it seems like you could have solved this issue if they used ChainLink proof of reserves and Ethereum. Yes, it's true. ChainLink have a proof of reserves system, and they were actually using it with a bank. You know ChainLink, friends. I'm sure you've heard of this coin before. This little coin called ChainLink. Now, of course, this has nothing to do with the tokenomics per se yet right now. But ChainLink, their proof of reserves, they allow you to verify what's in the account. Exchanges were using it. They were just demonstrating to everybody that they have all the money there. We are not running a Ponzi scheme. So it's ironic that the poopy poop altcoins, the poopy McPoop, as well as using Ethereum for smart contracts and all these capabilities would have prevented this. But of course, what they're going to do is they're not going to admit this at all. Of course not. Like, they're already in Bitcoin. There's no way you're going to tell people to buy other coins now. I mean, they're in from way earlier. They're in from like, $1. I think Max owns there's rumored he owns anywhere from 50,000 up to 150,000 Bitcoin. That's the rumor, how much he holds. But we don't really know. I'll tell you something right now. A lot of these people, I know they cheer it, but I'm sure if it ever got leaked, you would find that they were dumping at certain times. I promise you right now, every single time I see super, super, super loud people, it comes out in 1 year, 5 years, 10 years later, somewhere down the line, you end up hearing a story that they were actually selling. They just never admitted it. So I'm sure there are going to be stories like that, maybe with other prominent people found out later on. Okay, so remember, it's all a game, it's all a show. So Corey and Max, they're in from down here, man. They're in at 20 cents. They're in at $1, $10. They're even, they're probably no way they were buying at $200. That's still too late for them, right? But they're in so much. So if you have 10,000 Bitcoin, the thought of a 2x is still huge. They are willing to put everything aside for that. Of course, some people get angry. You might say, well, why are you focusing on the price? They are here for libertarian causes, etc. I go, yeah, I don't believe it. I don't believe it for 1 second. Of course. We're gonna still play this game of, I'm here for the tech. I'm here for the tech. Bitcoin is pure decentralization. I don't believe it. I don't believe it for 1 second. And I'll tell you right now, remain skeptical, because we remain skeptical. That's how we navigate this world. I don't believe everything they put in front of me. Everything is there for a rhyme or reason. Do you know how many people were skeptical of just me showing up? They're like, why are you providing this free information? Surely there's got to be something else. No. I am the people. We are the people. We are outsiders. I don't want to be a hypocrite. I don't want to look at these people and blame them for anything. I don't live my life like that. I don't look at other people and say, well, you caused me all this pain, okay? I say to myself, I want to make a positive impact on this world, and I'm going to give it out for free. That's what I'm doing. And I want the right to call other bad product trash. I want to call them trash. I actually want to put them down and make memes about them and laugh with you. And to do that, I've got to provide good content for you, which is what I do from the bottom of my heart. And I don't want to be a hypocrite. All these other people, poopy heads. Now, of course, it's a bit harsh just to call them all poopy heads, because it's just a game. You got to understand the game, friends. So yeah, at the end of the day, we know what the game is. Buy low, sell high. Okay? Buy low, sell high. That's the game. The game rules have never changed in stocks, in metals, in real estate, in anything, in bonds. Doesn't matter what it is. Crypto is no different. Why? Why? It's because at the end of the day, and this is my final message to you, at the end of the day, you and I, we really don't actually need anything more than food, water, and a roof over your head with some cloths on your back. That's actually all you need. Everything else is speculative demand. We buy things speculating based off feeling. Whether it comes to assets, whether it comes to products, it doesn't matter. They're all the same. We don't actually really need what we're buying right now. We're just speculating that other people are going to feel good and buy it, and also feel bad and sell it in the future. That's the ultimate aim of the goal. Narratives push things further than you can possibly imagine. Because have you noticed, with all this narrative dressing, there is no discussion of buy low, sell high. We got to learn from the Bitcoin Maxis, friends. So I have this channel drawn up here for you, but there's some respect to be shown here, because they are amazing narrative crafters. What do they tell people? They tell people that Bitcoin has no top because the money printing will never stop. That's what they'll say. These nice, cute rhymes are fantastic, and they're amazing, and they're great if, and only if, you understand that it's a game. Because the poopy heads and the dingleberry bears who are smelly and poop in the woods, they think we're going down to zero. But we think we're going the opposite way of zero, which is otherwise known as up. Or up, if you're from Wales. So this is the game, friends. Buy low, sell high. We ain't anywhere near high, so you know what time it is. It's time to keep buying your favorite crypto. Let's push on together and remain baby doll baby cakes. You are a double serving of honey pancakes. Tell mum and dad, I'm actually feeling hungry. Like, subscribe, press the bell button and all. Gonna catch you in the next one.